lady. Hello everyone. Today I will be playing the Roottrees Are Dead. I'm hoping to 100% it, but that probably won't happen because I don't think I have the patience for that. Right, so let's start. The Roottrees are dead. The mystery begins here. Also, I hope the audio's okay. I think it is. Well, at least it is for me, but we'll see. The Roottrees are loading. That's cute. The little loading sign. Also, I have seen some things about this game, like the fact that it's, I think, set in the past with like old computers and stuff, but I was not alive during that, so a lot of the references are probably going to end up going right over my head, so don't get angry about that. I can't do anything about that. I feel like this is taking a while to load. That might just be me, though. My computer might just be slow. December 6th, 1998.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottrees Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottrees and his daughters, the Roottrees sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us,
that's so sad. Is there like a mom involved, or
the
is it
Roottrees are dead.
Ooh. Is there like a mom involved, or is it just who is at my door?
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottrees company's lawyers are scrambling.
Hold on one moment. Do do do. Do do. Do. Do do. Okay, sorry about that.
Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Dude, I hope we ended up being blood relative. Looks like the apartment we live in is like real shabby.
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were.
Cute.
I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Okay, I'm a great test taker, so we should be able to crush this. Complete the family tree of Roottrees sisters. Siblings are in birth order, oldest to youngest. Okay. To-do list. Examine my evidence, search the internet for clues, fill in the names, fill in the occupations. I did not read that last one. Fill in the photos. Okay, how do I do that? You don't have any portraits available to add to the family tree. To get started, click on the faces on your evidence tab. Is that down here? I'm guessing that's that one. Evidence. Got milk picture, list of names. Okay, got milk picture. Oops, sorry, I'm losing frames. The person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottrees Sisters Got Milk ad. I remember those. Do those still exist? I feel like they don't. At least I haven't seen one in a while. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. The ad's copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a Roottrees is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." Oh, so do they like a candy bar company, I'm guessing? Like a chocolate bar company? Can I... Ooh. I'm guessing that's how I get their photos for the evidence board. This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at your door. You'll need it to fill in the family tree. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here are the Roottrees. Okay. Well, there's a lot more than I thought there would be. And some dudes. So, there's people in here named Miracle. There's Miracle, Miracle Jr., and Miracle the Third. My goodness. Okay. So I still don't know who they are, so I don't think I can fill in their pictures yet on the board. Search the internet for clues. Guessing that's this. Welcome. Welcome to the Information Superhighway. Thanks for purchasing a new Cashew PC. Your PC is equipped with a 56K modem, which is fast enough to access any site on the World Wide Web, even those with high-resolution images. If you find anything interesting, be sure to print it out with your included high-end color laser printer, or burn a music CD to listen to later. I have never done that. That was before my time, the burning of the CDs. However, I do think my mom burned CDs for me when I was a little kid. If you want to revisit a search result, be sure to use Netscape Explorer's new history feature. Happy surfing, and remember, cashew PCs are delicious. Cashew PCs are inedible. Well, no duh. Okay. Oh god, that's loud. Sorry, everyone. No, this is taking forever. Am I on? Spider search. Pro tip, you can create notes quickly by highlighting text with your mouse. Nope, that... Also, some of you guys are going to want to regret me. I'm very bad at spelling. See? I really can't do it. The first few pages are filled with news results about the plane crash. Besides that, there are countless advertisements and conversations about the various products made by the Roottrees Candy Company. Most articles mention Carl Roottree, who was the president of the Roottrees Candy Company. His daughters are also eulogized, collectively referring to the Roottrees sisters. Okay, so let's try Roottrees sisters. Perfect. There are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Roottrees sisters' modeling careers. You also come across an unofficial Roottree fan site, seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the words. Oh goodness. The young webmaster writes, Raina? Highlight. Ooh. Okay. Can I like edit that? Okay. Raina is the most famous because she's the oldest. Oldest. And got married to TMS. Oh. Married TMS. Perfect. Okay. But Riley is the smart one. Rose is a middle child like me. Okay. Why are they all spelled so freaking weird? Riley is the smart one. And Rose, here we go, is the... Nope, not typing. Is the middle child. Okay, perfect. You might think they are rich just because they are models, but their dad is also the president of the candy company, and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They did a modeling for her brand, Root. Is that important? The dad and the mom? Because I'm just asked about the sisters. Can I, like... Sisters. Can I not, like, edit this? I can only delete it. So I can edit the notes, I just can't. That's really annoying. Whatever. I eat Roottrees candy all the time. My favorite are maple crisps and try to dress in plaid root, like clothes like Riley does in the most of the posters. Someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. Okay. So Riley, how do I add another note here? Smart one, plaid clothes. Okay, so I actually might just married TMS. I might just do it like that. That seems easier since I can't like. Okay, perfect. What about Rose did she say? Ears pierced. Ears pierced. Perfect. The website author continued to talk about her own life and what she likes about the Root fashion lines, but none of it is relevant. Okay, but now I have some information. So let's go back to the family tree. Oh, I can keep my notes up. That's really nice. Can I like... Oh, I can move this. Okay. So the oldest is Raina, and then Riley... No, Raina and then Rose. Oh, can I... Okay. Raina, Roottrees, and then Rose. What? There's nobody in that list with that name. If someone isn't in the list of names that your employer provided, doing a deeper dive on what you learn about them will often lead to additional discoveries. A good research tip is to make note of any brand names, books, product lines, or magazines that you don't recognize and search for them. So I'm guessing Rose is like short for something that I don't know yet. None of these seem like they would be short for Rose, so. Because Riley is the other. Riley is this one. I don't think her name's Ronald. Okay, pictures. So the one that's always in plaid is Rose. I don't exactly remember what that photo looked like. Can I move this, like, at all? Whatever. Okay, so the girl with the, like, bob with the open mouth is in plaid. And the girl with her ears pierced is the one who's, like, tilting her head. Okay, let's bring that back. So the one in plaid is Riley, who is this one. And the middle child with her ears pierced is that one, which means that Raina is this one. And I think that mentioned that they're all models. So I think I'm just gonna, why did I click cashier? I think I'm just gonna write that they're all models. Perfect. Okay, and then it says Raina's married to TMS. So I guess I just have to look for anyone who's named TMS. I'm guessing that's Thomas Sheridan. But I should look that up. So I have to look up Rose's real name and Raina's husband. So Raina Roottrees husband. Okay, maybe just Raina Roottrees. Okay, that was not helpful. Maybe Raina Roottrees. Marriage? Maybe just Roottrees, like wedding? Maybe I can find the wedding. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, I'm just supposed to assume that that was Thomas or whatever his name was, because this is not helping. Rose Roottrees. What is her real name? Rose Roottrees not as popular as her older sister Raina, but still very well known. Most of the time they're lumped together as the Roottree sisters. And what about the other one? Unfortunately, the results for Rose by herself don't lead to anything different from when searching for the sisters together. Okay. What did that... this... It said, like, look out for, like, brands and stuff. They do modeling for her brand Root. Okay, I think I am just gonna highlight this. This seems kind of important. Mother... Goodness. Mother... Fashion designer. Root. I spelled fashion wrong. See, this is what you notice after you already hit, oh goodness, after you already hit enter, realize that you cannot type, you're incapable of typing. Alright, save. So maybe I look up root. Fash. Root. The period is part of the name. Oh, oops. I don't care. It's a clothing company. They make clothes for children from toddlers to teenagers. Although their website is down likely due to increased web traffic, you find countless retail sites attempting to advertise their clothes towards the target audience. One of them has this to say: you've spied the Roottrees sisters looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you too can be like Riley, Rose, or Raina. I'm also really bad at names, apparently. You also come across a website from a collector of clothing catalogs. Apparently Root has released 2 catalogs per year every year since 1984. And Raina has appeared on almost all of them. There's only one that the webmaster considers a collector's item enough to mention. It seems that Brenda Roottree, the Roottree sisters' mother and Root's head designer, appeared on one cover holding her daughter Rose in 1985. The site says this was the only time her daughter was ever listed with her birth name, Carly Roottrie. Okay, so why would she name 2 of her daughters Raina and Riley with an H? And then name the other one Carly? Like, I mean, I guess she's the middle child, so Riley came after, but like, you name her Carly. Real name Carly. Like, stick to the theme. And if you're not sticking to the theme, why name your kid such a weird name? Okay, but now I know that her name is Carly. Well done! These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. Perfect. You've also locked the following optional entry. Thomas Sheridan. Oh, so I got that right. Awesome. Oh, there's 50 blood relatives. That's gonna take so long. Okay, someone's knocking on my door again. Hello, mysterious
Sorry
lady.
to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times.
Very true.
Safe to say, you're hired.
Oh, yay. That's nice.
The
How much you
reward for
paying me?
untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch.
Is there money? Do I get money?
The Roottrees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing.
I mean, yeah, you said
but
there's
I'm sure
50
you'll
people.
be fine.
Okay, but I'm sure I'll be fine too, but you're not answering my question. Do I get money?
The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives.
What?
Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries.
So spouses are not important in this dude's mind? That's ridiculous. They're like a huge part of the family tree.
Lastly,
I
you
will
now
be
have
trying to fill
access
those
to
in.
some unique websites, plus a list of notable Roottrees.
The notable Roottrees?
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree.
This just seems like a way of saying some people are better than others.
I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Okay. Oh my god. You're back already?
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out,
uh-oh,
I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
what does that mean? Oh, she up to... Oh. 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 Oh my goodness, there's so much information. Oh no. So it's just this, the rest of the game. I have to just, can I zoom? Oh my goodness. Ooh, what's this? Oh, before the person who hired you returns, every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in the family tree completely correct, name, occupation, and portrait, they will be locked in. All non-blood relatives and small portraits are optional, but placing them in the tree helps remove extra names and photos. What's this top secret? You can open this envelope after the whole family tree has been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. The clues are obscure, have been intentionally hidden in the past, and may even require some leaps in logic. Try to keep an eye out for any inconsistencies. Great. What's this one? Don't forget, family trees use surnames from birth, even if the person changed their name after marriage. Always use a person's most recent occupation. Okay, is there any other like fun little... So the yellow things are the things that are locked in, I'm assuming. Okay, well we already know this, at least some of this. This is Brenda. Great. And this is Carl. He's the candy company man. So do I have new evidence? The story so far. The Roottrees sisters and their parents died in a plane crash on December 6, 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door and said the lawyers opened a store out the family tree. After a quick test, the figure gave you access to some resources. This included a list of notable Roottrees, who they said would be the easiest family members to place. They said they would return in the time it took to fill out 6 more blood relatives. Notable Roottrees. The Roottree sister. Oh, this is a list of notable Roottrees. The person who hired you gave you the list and said everyone on it could be found easily via your search engine. So the Roottrees sisters did them. Carl Roottree, Elias, and Gwyneth Roottree. Gwen Roottree. What's there a Gwyneth and a Gwen? That's awful. Red Roottree? Jim Roottrie, Lauren Roottrie, and Miracle Jr. Oh, buddy, you have a bad name. Any entry on the family tree that belongs to someone on this list will be marked with a star. Notable Roottries will be crossed out after they are verified and locked. Okay. Why'd the music stop? Am I the only one that heard that? The music's like not working anymore? What's that? I noticed that here too. Learn about intuition? Oh goodness, intuition. You've been in this line of work a long time. So long, in fact, you've developed a sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The numbers in the magnifying glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. The higher the number, the more there is to find. Okay. At the start of your search, the notables list sets off alarm bells, a list of famous people that you can find via search engine. It's pretty rare to get something that useful. Best take advantage of it. As you progress, these numbers will change. Whenever you find more evidence or lock in family members, new discoveries will be added to the list and old evidence will become less useful. Trust your intuition. If a piece of evidence seems too good to be true, take a closer look at the people or phrases it mentions. Often the most satisfying revelations come from retracing a path you thought was fully explored, armed with a new perspective. Sometimes the reason certain evidence has such high value is because it can lead to finding more evidence. You may be missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Hold on. I feel like my screen froze for you guys. Did my stream freeze? Hold on. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm just freaking out. Whatever. just want to wait to see if it's just the delay of froze, because I think it froze. Okay, we're good. It's just the delay. That was just me being crazy. This is an advertisement for 5 pieces aimed at kids from the magazine Teen Blast. It mentions that the 5 pieces were named as such because the original creator had 5 children. It also mentions that the current 5 flavors are not the same as back then. Okay. Oh, and that's back where I am. So this is the first, like, new thing. So I guess we should start with Carl. Because I don't know much about Carl. So maybe I'll make this immediate family. Immediate family. And then make Carl one. Once I Google search him, or spider search him. No. Carl. Oh, I don't actually think I spelled anything wrong there. I think I'm paranoid. Let's just do the whole thing. Carl Roottrees. So he's obviously the father. Died in the recent plane crash along with his wife, Brenda Roottrees, and their daughters, the Roottrees sisters. He was president of the Roottrees Candy Company. Okay. President of company. I guess, like, currently. As well as the clothing company Root, which he co-founded with his wife. There's a short press release that the Roottrees Candy Company released today, December 6th, 1998. It is with a heavy heart that we mourn the loss of Carl, Brenda, the Roottrees sisters, and the other employees that perished in the terrible tragedy. The entire Roottrees family is in shock and requesting privacy at this time. As the head of our company, Carl was an incredible man and unmatched leader. Filling his absence will be difficult and may take considerable time. In the interim, we hope that you join us in looking back fondly on Carl and his family's triumphs and accomplishments. I feel like my stream froze. I'm gonna go with I'm just being paranoid again, and it's fine, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Because my capture didn't freeze. Hold on. I am going to figure this out. Okay. Sorry about that, people. I think I might have fixed it. It might crap out on me again. My computer is really slow today. And I have really bad Wi-Fi. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, good. Eulogy. Okay. They go on to list some of these accomplishments. One of them seems relevant to your research. Like his great-grandfather before him, Carl earned the highly prestigious Watchman of the Year title. Okay, so his great-grandfather won Watchman of the Year. Okay. Grandfather Watchman of the Year. The only problem is it doesn't have any photos. I don't have a photo of Carl. Okay. Let's look up Watchman of the Year. Maybe. Oh, new periodical added. How do I look at that? Oh, periodicals? Business Watch magazine is a magazine focused on companies, CEOs, and the economy. They have been around for over 100 years in one form or the other and will often write about major changes in management at famous companies. Every year they offer an award to the prominent businessman who has furthered the field. They call it this Watchman of the Year. You find few searches that 2 Roottrees have been featured I was watching Elias Roottrees and Carl Roottrees. Okay. I guess I'll just add a new page. Oh, I need to highlight Elias Roottrees. Highlight. He is... I guess I should be doing everything as the sisters. So this is second great to great grandfather. Okay. So it said I had a periodical. Words in for magazines and newspapers. Okay, so maybe I can get pictures. This played host to many Roottrees advertisements over the years, and many of their products include 5 pieces. They flood the results. Okay, so maybe Watchman. Nothing relevant to your investigation was found. Okay. Carl Roottrees was voted Watchman of the Year in 1987 for his hard work with Root. The cover and a summary of the article has been added to your evidence. Nice. Okay, and then let's get Elias Roottrees as well. He was awarded the Watchman of the Year in 1936 for his accomplishment of rolling out 5 pieces to a global market. Okay. So he did 5 pieces. I think means he has 5 children or whatever. Okay. But I have new evidence. So hopefully that's some pictures. This must be Elias. Elias Roottrees was voted Watchman of the Year by Business Watch in 1936, and a painting of him appears on the cover. The magazine says he was voted Watchman of the Year specifically to recognize the global rollout of 5 pieces. The order included a timeline of 5 pieces. 1908, Elias forms the Roottrees Company after marrying his wife, who inherited a maple farm. During the period before 5 pieces, the company is barely profitable. Okay, so Elias formed... I should write that down. He formed... Nope. Roottrees Candy Company. That seems very important. 1909, Elias had a daughter, the first of 5 children. 4 more follow, leading to... So daughters first. Daughter firstborn. I don't know if that's important, but I'm going to write it down. 1922. Elias invents 5 pieces. Each of the 5 flavors is chosen based on the initials of his 5 children. 1 flavor. Okay. I guess I should make... Can I like highlight on here? Oh, I can. Okay. 5 pieces. Highlight. It's a candy. Original flavors match initials of the 5 kids of Elias. I don't know what those initials are, but it's good to have. 1924, 5 pieces are sold to some Pittsburgh markets. 26. Oh, so that's quick movement. 5 pieces are rolled out to all of New England. 28. The new recipe and flavor is finalized, and the candy begins nationwide distribution, department stores, and other shops everywhere. This is long. 35. The Roottrees Candy Company purchases every available maple farm in Pennsylvania in preparation for their global rollout. With the help of his son, Elias Roottrees Jr.'s architecture firm. Oh, okay. This is another name. So, son of Elias, architect. A new industrialized factory and warehouse are built in Butler County. 1936, production is tripled and worldwide distributions began. There's also What's Next section that claims Elias is going to pivot to ensuring his company's legacy and that the Roottrees Candy Company remains a family business. He plans to do this with the Clanced Trust. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna write this here. Clanced Trust, question mark. Okay, perfect. So I think then I should have something on Carl. Oh, he's very handsome. Carl Gershie was voted Watchman of the Year in 1987. Photo of him. I don't think I'm going to read this whole thing because I think that would take me forever to get through the game. And I don't know how long I'm going to stream for today, so. Carl was chosen not for his work at Roottrees Candy, but rather a clothing company, Root. Yes, he did that with his wife. Maybe that's what his occupation on the board's going to be and not. Maybe that's not what. I don't know. Before they married, Carl's wife Brenda was a fashion consultant. When Raina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother. Looking for a creative outlet, she spent any free time she had at the sewing machine. Raina's new clothes were a hit with the other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Roottrees. Oh no, I don't want him here. Oh, I can move these. Oh, I can just like make this keep going. That's really nice, but I don't want that there. Whatever, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'll figure that out later once I have more people. Excuse me. Highlight. Jim Roottrees. Carl's cousin. That's not how you spell cousin. No, cousin. A notable singer who has a young daughter around the same age as Raina. Word spread. Has daughter. By 1982, Brenda's patterns were being copied by other brands, seeing the demand Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become president of Roottrees at the time. Okay, Ernie Jr. Carl's. Oh, I forgot my little thing. Carl's second cousin. Oh my god, I cannot spell the word cousin without putting a U in it, apparently. Other blood relatives who have a say in the company's finances refused to fund anything other than candy, so Carl personally spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the clothing company. When the profits began to appear, however, the rest of them changed their tune. Yeah, okay. They repaid his investment, and now Root exists under the umbrella of the candy company, and they all benefit. Per tradition, or perhaps superstition, new clothes always debuted in the way the first ones did. Raina became the catalog's cover model. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. Her younger sisters were then recruited to show off the baby clothes. Carl was voted Watchman of the Year primarily for his personal gamble and the ensuing payoff. Okay, great. I have more info now. Let's go back. And that will be him. CEO, I guess, would be his. No, not a CEO. Once you verify this, you'll be able to add bonus photos. Okay, so I guess he's not CEO. Oh. I guess he's the 5th president? Are these not right? I'm so confused. Every time you get 3 additional blood relatives, it'll be completely correct. You'll be locked in. Oh, so do I have to... I have to get 3 of them right before I can, like, know that they're correct? Oh, goodness, this is not... Oh. I supposedly have bonus photos for Raina? Okay, well, let's fill in what else I know. So, Elias, who is his great-grandfather. So, father, grandfather, great-grandfather. So this is Elias. Elias Roottrees. He founded the... I guess he's the first president? Gwyneth. Oh, I didn't write down anything about her. Oh goodness, is she Anderson or Madsen? I don't know. I do know that she was a farmer or something. Hold on, I have to go back and read that. I did not take note of anything about that way whatsoever. Oh no. I think it's here. Yeah, I didn't write down anything about the wife. Company who inherited a maple farm. So the wife is a farmer. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to look her up. I guess I'll start here. Gwyneth. Oh, that wouldn't be on Business Watch. Okay. Oh, I can look up books. Well, I don't have any books. So let's look up Gwyneth. Gwyneth Roottrees. You find some information on our website for the first Anderson maple farm. Okay, perfect. Including a famous picture of the photos added to your evidence. Okay, great. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottrees was Gwyneth Anderson. So this is Elias's wife. Wife of Elias. Maple farmer. I don't think it's actually a maple farmer. I think she owned something called Maple Farms, but she had no brothers. It was the oldest sister. She was inherit the Anderson Maple Farm so long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias's idea to create candy instead. Their success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavors. This led to 5 pieces, which are still found in stores to this day. Though the Roottrees Candy Company expanded well beyond their original farm, it has been preserved as a tourist attraction. According to their website, there are still daily demonstrations and educational tours that show off many of the turn-of-the-century appliances that Gwyneth would have used as a housewife in the early 1900s. Okay, so I guess that's it for that note. But her photo should be here now. Ah, Gwyneth. Oh, I guess that's another picture of Elias. This is a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth after they founded the company. Quite difficult to find any site. It was accompanied by this picture. Okay. I mean, now I have that. And now I know that your name is Anderson. Oops. Anderson. And you are a maple farmer? Farmer? Oh. This is not going well because I feel like these should have been locked in already, but I don't think this is correct. But I don't know what his occupation is, so. Oh, I guess housewife is an option. So maybe he's a housewife. But... I mean, it could be CEO. I don't. Maybe he's the first president and the other dude's the CEO, or the 5th president and the other dude's the CEO. Like, maybe he is the CEO. Why is this so difficult? So I'm clearly missing something because I can't. How's that? Armor? Okay. I'm clearly just missing something. I'm clearly just a little too stupid for this game and I'm missing something. So that's Gwyneth and Elias, but I think their occupations are incorrect. I don't know what he was doing when he died. I guess he could be in there as the root company, Carl, but what about Elias? What is it? When I watch my narrative pinning him. Okay, he formed the company. So he formed the company, but that isn't one. Maybe I look up the Clanced Trust. Can I look up Clanced Trust? Oh, Clansed. My bad. Clansed Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottrees. Okay, so that's a name. That's good. Who was Elias's son. Son of Elias. And the Roottrees Candy Company's head lawyer at the time. Head lawyer. And due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts, representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. And his account is created for each blood relative. Oh, so this is why I'm doing this. It's because each blood relative gets a chunk of the money. At birth, and first acceptable when they first reach 18. The actual numbers have never been fully disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. Clanced Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR. While looking into Clanced Trust, you often find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee, which went into effect at the same time. Okay. The 5-piece I don't know how to spell the word guarantee. There we go. Guarantee. Oh, just that. 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clanced Trust, was Elias Roottrees' attempt to ensure that the Roottrees Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it is somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Roottrees' president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into this effect, it was 25 cents a year. Now it's closer to $4. Combined with the Clanced Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president. And he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable and successful as possible. Whether or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated both online and in person by economics enthusiasts of all levels of expertise. I get it though, like, it was his company. He wanted to keep his company. But that did not help me figure out what his job is. So, maybe I'll just go back to Googling him. Founder and first president. So he is the first president. Okay. No, I want to be here. He is the first president. Oh, that's what I had wrong. Nice. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. Lovely. Brenda. Yes, I got Brenda too. Okay, perfect. So now I can add in that extra picture of him. I do have an extra picture of him. Okay. So I guess now... What's the little duck symbol? Oh, hints. I don't want hints. Okay. I don't have any extra pictures of you either. But I'm apparently supposed to. Maybe, I mean, I could look up the catalog, the root catalog. Root catalog. Oh. Root cover? Oh, well, it's a magazine, right? So can I just look up root here and search up Raina? Maybe Raina root tree. That was not helpful. So maybe I can look up like Root 1984. Dang it. Root 1984. Okay, I'm giving up on that. I don't want to keep working on that. And apparently he has another photo that I don't have, but it's fine. I'll figure that out eventually, I'm guessing. I still don't know his parents' name, but I have some more information. I have Jim. That would be his cousin, so like one of these people. What's this? Failed marriages? Oh goodness. So him and this woman split up, but they had a daughter. No? I'm confused as to what's going on right there. But my guess is this is going to be see, I think I should have access to these photos, but I don't understand that. I think this is going to be Jim. Okay, who does not go by the name Jim? It could be James, I guess. He's a singer. Not in here. Great, lovely. So I guess I will look him up next, and his second cousin. What's going on over here? What's second cousin? Second cousin. What exactly is a second cousin? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up because I'm not exactly sure what second cousin is. Second cousin. Second cousin is the child of your parents' first cousin? So your cousin's... No. So your second cousin is your parents' cousin's kid. So Ernie Jr. is his second cousin. Is Carl's second cousin, which means it's Carl's... This is going to be quite difficult. Carl's parents' cousin. Yeah, that's really a lot, and I know, because that's going to be like this person, so this person, and there's a lot of them, so I'm not working on that. Anyway, I'm gonna look up James. Or Jim, or whoever. I mean, I guess I have more of Elias's children, but I don't know where they go. Can I make this go away? Because he has 5 children, and there's a lot of them. And I know some of them. So I guess I have to look up Jim Roottrees. James. His name is James. Edit note. His name is James. James. There. Is a singer who sings in the duo Jim and Diamond with his wife, Diamond LaRoe. Okay, perfect. Oh, actually, I probably don't need you as a highlight. I just need your wife, Diamond. What was it? LaRoe? LaRue? I also don't know how to pronounce that, so. The duo, according to many sources you find, are considered a one-hit wonder due to the disco song Rolling On Down to the City. There's no new reference folder. Okay. Though Jim writes the majority of the songs, plays the guitar, and often sings, Diamond is considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. The band never had another hit, but as its fans who refer to themselves as Diamond's Dazzlers. The rest of their music is more folksy and acoustic than the one song they were known for. Jim and Diamond have continued to release music through the 80s and early 90s. Other albums you find mentioned are Cherry Tree and Sound of Laughter. Jim has become a bit of a recluse, and he hasn't made a public appearance since 1996. So is that his occupation? Recluse? Okay, but that means I should have a picture of him. Ah, here it is. Jim and Diamond. Rolling On Down to the City was barely a top 20 hit for a few weeks in 1979. According to the liner notes, it's satirized, whatever. I'm very bad at speaking, apparently. Hold on, sorry. Part of society was content to remain indifferent to economic inflation and civil unrest in the Middle East, unless pop culture tricked them into caring. Somewhat ironically, listeners don't seem to pay attention to the lyrics enough to trick them into caring. Instead, most of its play came from roller discos. Because it's such a product of its time, it doesn't get much play anymore. The image is from an auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker that says, the only great-grandson of Elias Roottrees could make this disco. This is sweet. So he's the only the great-grandson. Well, yeah, he's the great-grandson. I knew that. It's credited to Peter... whatever. Jim Roottrees on the notable Roottrees list. The lyrics of the song contain no clues. Okay, great. So I'm not reading that. Oh my god, you can play it. Yeah, let's keep playing that. That's fun. Jim. Okay, so I know that the wife's name is Diamond. And has a photo here. And this is James. And he is a singer? He's also a recluse. Musician. Okay. This is awesome. So do they have children? They must have children. This is actually really kind of fun. They must have children, but it doesn't mention anything about children. What if I look up their other albums? Cherry Tree and Sound of Laughter. Huh. Can't even find a picture of a cover. It doesn't appear to have been very successful. Lyrics and guitar credited. Okay, so that was not helpful. How long is this song? It's still playing. I guess I can look up Diamond and see if anything shows up about their children. Yeah, so this is the same. Okay, that's just the same thing, but that is not helpful. Thomas Sheridan. Sheridan. That is not how that is spelled. Hold on. Maybe that'll get me the other picture of Raina. Sheridan. Oh, I think I just forgot the H, which is Thomas Sheridan. That's an S. Sheridan. Oh, he's an early 90s teen heartthrob, Tommy Mark Sheridan. His first credited role as Thomas Sheridan was on a soap opera called Time Marches Onward. He skyrocketed to popularity after a starring role on the sitcom Brother Trouble. Since the end of Brother Trouble, he's often been on the cover of tabloids for his supposed drug use and more recently his relationship with Raina Roottrees. After a short engagement, they married in 1997. She was only 19 and he was 23. Well, at least I know more about him. Okay. So I guess I either get to look up Ernie Jr. or one of these people. Can I look up 5 pieces actually? Flavors? Mm, 5 pieces. Small, colorful, shell-coated maple candies that since the late 20s have been pressed into the shape of a maple leaf. Okay. Usually I have one flavor that looks more like a berry. There's also a history of print advertising website that claims to have a 5 pieces advertisement scanned from a book called The Sweet History. Okay. This is important. Can I just copy that? Because I want to put that here. Can I not, like, return? No. Okay, fine. The Sweet History of Candy. Because I need to look that up. Unfortunately, when you click through the website, it seems all over the image. Okay. So I guess that'll be the thing I look up in the public library. Charles Lee, book title, The Sweet History of Candy. Could the author publish under a different name other than the one you searched for? Volume 2. I needed to add volume 2. Okay. Published. The book is part of a series about all things candy. Include some print advertisements. You found a newspaper ad for 5 pieces. Added to your evidence. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's go to that. Here it is. It's a miracle. It states that the flavors are inspired by their children in the order. Ooh, there's an order. Perfect. Okay. So the order of the kids. I guess I can put that. I'll put that here. No, I'll put that here. Edit notes. Order of kids are G E C M and Miracleberry. Here, I'll do M I, and then for this one I'll do M E. So there. So now I know the order of the children. Perfect. So I also just realized that it said that the order of siblings. So that might not be right. But he has a daughter. And that's really long and complicated and I don't feel like doing that, so. Okay. So I know that I know 2 of his children. It's Elias Jr. and Clancy. So Elias is the second one and Clancy is the third. So this is Elias Jr. And then Clancy is the third. Okay, perfect. So this one should be Clancy. Clancy Edward. He's a lawyer. I don't have any pictures of him or his spouses. So I guess that'll be next. Looking at these people. Spider search. I guess I'll start with Elias Roottrees Jr. Jr.'s name is listed on a website about historical buildings in Butler County. He's listed, oh, he's the architect. He is listed alongside an old residence that has been preserved called Hunched-Top House. You attempt to find more information about the man in the building, but come up empty. Hunched-Top House? Great. So how do I... Okay, so I can't get more information on Elias. About Clancy. Edward Roottrees. The Clancy Trust is highly unusual. I've already been here. I guess I can look this up. The Roottrees versus RR. You find very few details about this particular incident with regards to the Clancy Trust. A student that attended the lecture wrote the following legal oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It said that RR attempted two arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock. Oh, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Still, due to the uncloud wording of the Clancy Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Elias Roottrees without completely dissolving the trust. You know what? That's probably what this is. They weren't married, but there was a child. That's probably what that is. I'm definitely, though, still missing information because I didn't get like anything on the kids. Like, I got nothing on Elias Jr. and I got nothing on Clancy. Clancy had a lot of kids, though. Oh, so Clancy is his grandfather and the girl's great-grandfather. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. Like, maybe 20 minutes more. But I'm a little confused. Because I don't have anything more. Oh, okay. CE is for some. Okay. CE and then M and M. Not helpful. Oh, Clancy Edward. So that's just gonna be the 5 children that is about, but first of 5. Can I like look up his daughter? No. Okay. I have to be like pretty specific. I can't think of anything else I could like look up that I haven't already done. Because I looked up both of them, like Elias and Clancy, and that was not helpful. I guess I could look up Ernie Roottrees Jr. because that's the only thing I have left. Okay. We're out Ernie Roottrees. Okay, great. Okay, so that was in Watchmen of the Year 87. He's president. So Ernie Jr. is president of the Roottrees. But I'm guessing Ernie stands for something. Like Ernie must be short for something. What's his names? Ernest. It has to be Ernest, but they're Madsons. They're not Roottrees. So are they direct descendants? I mean, I guess they would be. So let's try Ernest. Roottrees Jr. Oh. I did mean that. Nothing shows up. Well, okay, because his name's not Roottrees. Madsen Jr. Huh. Is it not showing up because, like, I'm technically, like, not supposed to know about them yet? Okay, well, I seem to be at an impasse, so I think I'm just gonna leave it here. I might continue off stream. I might stream again. I'm not really positive. So the next time I stream this game, I might have more information found, but oh well. Alright, so that's it. Thanks everyone for watching and coming out. Really appreciate it. And please join me the next time I stream. Don't really know when that's gonna be, but if you see me streaming again, please come and check it out. Bye everyone.